Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play BattleTech with the Heavy Metal expansion, and we are doing a 2-star difficulty mission here. We're still basically with our starting lance, the Twin Centaurians, the Phoenix Hawk, which is new to Heavy Metal and very, very cool, and a fire starter, which for the first time is packing 5 medium lasers, which isn't bad. You can fit 6 if you want to go crazy Alpha Strike, but especially here, this is another, I think, desert biome map. I think we're going to appreciate generating a little less heat. Although, honestly, it's still going to be a huge problem. So we got a mission to destroy the base here. 2 skulls. So some of the difficulty should be from the turrets, but we can expect slightly more difficult opposition. What we're going to like to do, the ideal, would be to draw the mechs away from the base itself. Maybe we could fight over here. What we'll do is I'll try to get the Centaurians sort of in this area. And yeah, we do have good mobility with the Phoenix Hawk especially. The Firestarter no longer has jump jets, so it does have less mobility than before, but it still moves pretty fast. We might be able to do something with hopping in and out with the Phoenix Hawk. For now, let me jump behind here. I'm trying to get like sort of a, there you go, contact, which they also get, so that should, you know, they'll want to come towards me. And I think that's what we want. Now, if the base turrets have LRMs or PPCs, they're still going to be able to take advantage of the sight provided by our enemies here to take some long-range shots. I guess if it has AC-5s, might be able to reach from over here. AC-2s certainly, if it's a full sniper turret. But I'm not too concerned about the AC-2 damage. So the autocannons, the smaller the number, the sort of smaller the bullet, the longer it reaches, the further it reaches, but the less damage it does. I could get visions on these guys here and actually do some opening salvo stuff, but well, it might be okay, actually. I can't get into the woods. I could do this. You'd be in optimal range for my lasers. I'd have a lot of evasion. This is a medium mech, so it acts on a 3. The Firestarter acts on a 4. So it actually might be able to... I'll move you first, because there's a higher chance that I'll be able to move you back before anything bad happens. Although there's not as much evasion, and the turrets may still be acting. A lot of the turrets act on a 1. Oh, you know what I should do? Is just kill some actions by moving my Centaurians here. Oh, but... Or I could... If I get vision, I could fire with them. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
I'm going to move with the Phoenix Hawk. I'll take the full hop for the evasion. I might get fired at by some turrets here, but I have a lot of evasion pips. A Thunderbolt. That'd be nice to get. A Wolverine would also be nice to get. Yeah, look at this. Like, basically full heat on this volley. I think it's worth taking the shot.
All weapons committed.
I mean, maybe not. I mean, he is reinforced, like, and everything, right? He's all, guarded up.
Commander?
Maybe I should have just guarded myself.
Ready for orders.
Do I want to move in with these guys?
Awaiting
Well,
orders.
I can get some direct shots. Oh, that was a headshot on the Wolverine, too. Interesting. Okay, let's keep firing at Wolverine. Why not? He's guarded with Bulwark, yeah, so he's taking 40% reduction. Oof. I know I'm leaving cover here, but the range is going to be our protection. Now, you don't have Bulwark, so you actually would take more damage. It's only 20% reduction. Maybe I should have been hitting the Thunderbolt the whole time. Oh, okay, there's a turret.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, let's... You're beyond my my effective range. But no, let's do it anyway. A little scary with the Firestarter. He's only have 3 pips of evasion. But the AI does tend to, like, focus fire and things. Yeah, we'll hit the Thunderbolt, because it is actually only 20% reduction. The AI does like to focus on something that started taking damage, so in theory, they'll keep attacking the Phoenix Hawk. Oh, what is that? A Jenner, okay. Let's say they've got someone moving on 4. No, attacking the Firestarter. There may have been a line of sight issue there. It would be really nice if Firestarter had Ace Pilot right now. It would be a perfect use case for firing and then running away. I think in this case, though, I just have to run away. I can't afford to have this guy be exposed to all that damage. It's a little unfortunate. I mean, I suppose I could blow a vigilance, but I don't think that's the right thing to do. I think what we do is just move behind cover and wait for next turn. And it'll give us a way to manage our heat a little bit, I guess. Oh, shooting there. I mean, admittedly, I have little evasion. It's not like these are super... They're not heavy mechs. They feel like it. To me, the Centurions, the combination of move speed and their loadout make me feel like they're heavy mechs, but they're really not. I can get a direct line from here onto this guy, but that's pretty poor. I think we do have to kind of move forward here. 2 pips of evasion is really not ideal. Yeah. Alright, no, I guess I will move to here.
Move order confirmed.
Whew. And you are no longer guarded or anything going on special, so we can hit you for full damage. Right to the leg. That might be interesting. At least you don't have the extra stability pips. There you go, that looks good to me. That shouldn't expose her back to anything. Gives me 2 pips of evasion and a fairly good shot here. I would like to get my resolve above 50% and keep it there, just for the permanent +1 to hit, basically. But we may have to be fairly aggressive with the called shots. I think the thing to do here is for me to move back. No one's going to be able to shoot me in the back if I do this. I'm going to move here without a jump. Well, admittedly, it won't give me much evasion, but it'll give me the cover, and then I'll just brace. There's going to be a lot of that. These mechs run way too hot in these desert biome fights. Would have been nice if this was a tundra encounter. Like, we moved to a whole new planet from the first few episodes. But that's the way it's going to be. It's not too bad.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Sensor lock, yeah. Ooh, we're getting lurmed from that turret. Structure exposed. That did not take long. I mean, we didn't tweak the Centurions. Maybe they really are lower on armor than I'd think. I'm going to wait here for a second, at least. Before I expose the fire starter too much. It's just arm. You've got nothing in that arm. Right, and we have lower armor in the arms. That's what we did. Okay, so that's actually not as concerning as it feels. Now, the next thing to move is the Wolverine.
Aye, aye.
I mean, unless there's a chance I can knock it down in a single attack here, it feels fairly unlikely for us to get enough stab damage. Because what we'll do is we'll just hit it, and then it'll reset itself. If we could knock it down, then it would lose initiative, and we'd be able to just dogpile it. I think the thing to do is reserve, let him sort of move, and then go and open up with everything. And we'll get 2 full salvos on him before he gets to act again. We'll have to turn the Centurion to expose his other arm.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander. Commander?
Because then we don't, in a sense, we don't care about losing the arm. But, because there's nothing important in it, but it does cost, you know, it's maintenance. We are moving to within range of this turret. We don't have vision over it right
Standing
yet.
by.
No. I could move back. Oh, sorry, wrong guy. This guy. I could move back since I am being targeted. I can't get 2 pips of evasion and still shoot. Nor will I be able to fire all my weapons. Oh, we might be back on the Thunderbolt here. So just go into cover.
Commander?
I should move you, though, before anything starts. Okay, let me do... I do want to deal more damage. 2 pips of evasion. All my weapons can take charge. If I turn like this, it's most of my right side that's exposed. The turret can still hit me sort of, you know, dead on. What is this thing packing anyway? Twin Lerms. Okay, so moving in range really had no difference, made no difference whatsoever. I could shoot you. 97 damage. Theoretically, I can do 100 if literally everything hits, but that's very unlikely. It's not like the Wolverine's that damaged. Okay, our best bet for dealing damage right now is to hit the Thunderbolt. I could precision strike it, actually, to lower its initiative. I think, you know, as much as I would like to raise the resolve, I think that's correct, because then all my people are going to be able to act on this guy before he does. Got some ammo over there. It can cause an ammo explosion. Lots of ammo in its center torso, but that'll come. I think what we do, and it's taking some damage, yeah, I think this right torso right here, I think that's what we'd like to see go. Trigger an ammo explosion. I mean, it's not like tabletop where the ammo explosion will go and, you know, go through every single body part and just obliterate him. Can I hit that sweet spot? Yeah, this isn't going to be any evasion pips, but no one's shooting at this one yet anyway.
Confirmed.
If they want to switch targets, I suppose they can.
Copy that.
Structure exposed. That may have been a torso shot. I don't know. You see what I mean? Like, everyone's going to get to unload their full alpha strike against this guy before he acts. And maybe we can take out some weapons.
I copy.
It is the torso exposed. Stray shots in the back. It'd be nice if we could take out a weapon. That's sort of the hope here. Yeah, as long as I can hit him somewhere vaguely in the face. That's what I'm looking for. This might overheat us. And it will by quite a bit, but you know what? I think we're going to go for it.
All weapons committed.
Ooh, torso. Excellent. Okay, so now he's got a lot less firepower.
Enemy mech. Critical
Yes, we're
damage
taking some internal
reported.
damage,
Keep exceeding
but I
recommended
think
level.
overall it's better. Oh, you're going for the fire starter. Interesting choice. And then some Lurms over here, which could knock the arm off, which isn't the end of the world, although then makes the torso that much more vulnerable.
My internals are taking a beating.
What's up, boss?
Alright, do I want to run up with a fire starter? I think the answer is yes. Although that may bring another turret into... This guy hasn't fired anything this whole time. He's probably a direct fire. He could be an AC-20. I would think if he was a PPC, he'd be firing at us. So he's probably an AC-20 turret. Now, over here, I'm assuming I'm still not in range. Yeah, I think we're going to do this, and we'll probably use another precise shot. Okay. Just a precise shot mostly get the hit percentage up, because it was only 60. Actually, let's go for the center torso. Oh, statistically doesn't change much. Okay, let's do this. Cause more pilot injuries. Maybe something can come up. Maybe we can take up more weapon systems. Yeah, they're focusing on the Centurion. We may have to run this guy back.
Armor breach.
And then just
Internal
have him do
Standing
Lurm
by.
stuff.
Commander.
It's both, and including a torso that's kind of down. Yeah, I can't get behind anything right here. I guess I'll have to do a sprint. They still have line of sight over there. This weirdly won't have line of sight. Yeah, just do this. I mean, you got some heat as well. Get a little bit of extra evasion, plus they won't be able to bring all their weapons within range. Okay, they're targeting the other Centurion. Oh yeah, that did hurt a lot. I will give you credit for that. That was
Reporting
very
heavy
painful.
Damage. Standing by.
Okay, both my mechs can melee this one. Obviously the Phoenix Hawk is running way hot. It's either run away or melee. I'm complaining about heat as well? You shouldn't. I go there. This
Aye, aye.
Centurion... Okay, yeah, I can still melee. So yeah, I will go for the melee in the front, because we'll both be meleeing in the front.
Engaging physical attack.
Alright, left arm destroyed.
Enemy mech.
It would be nice to get a double punch right in the torso.
Heat exceeding recommended level.
Alright, he's got less weaponry.
Confirmed.
Good. 70 damage hit. No other weaponry went away, which is too bad. The Thunderbolt is a little nerfed because some of his weapons have been taken away, which is important. That's some machine gun fire there.
Warning.
Sensor lock.
Enemy sensor lock detected.
Another Centurion taking fire. He is taking a lot of damage. No structure exposed yet, which is good, but yeah, that Wolverine did a huge number on us. I think the thing to do here is to just do another round of melee against this guy. We might be able to punch through here into the center torso. We're fairly hot. I mean, I'd like to do a laser shot, because it's much more damaging. I don't know. If I did, we wouldn't actually overheat if I laser shotted here. Which actually tempts me to maybe hit the Thunderbolt. Actually, I think yes. Oh, no, we are going to overheat. Oh, it wasn't showing me the heat meter. Ah, son of a bitch, I should have just meleeed. Well, we're here anyway. We'll take the overheat. Yeah, it's more repair time.
Reporting critical.
But you know what's also repair time? Leaving people
Starting
alive.
to cook.
They could have meleeed the Jenner and maybe killed him before he did anything. We probably could have got a knockdown, which would have slowed him down, which would have meant more attacks before he did
Barely
anything.
hit. Commander?
Ready for orders.
Let's see. Well, let's wait on you
Awaiting
a second.
orders.
Wolverine, I can't really stop you from doing your full round of damage. You've already acted, so I think the thing to do... Oh, you have no weapons anymore. Well, you're going to want to melee someone. Should I just go and punch you? Honestly, I think the preferred thing here is to try to get a huge weapon volley off him. You know what?
Aye, aye.
You, from back here, do that. Just like the lerms and stuff. Could really be helpful.
On my way.
Yeah, do that. That should probably finish off the Thunderbolt. Are you serious? I guess I didn't actually check to see how much structure he had in his center torso.
They're blowing through my armor.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've definitely taken some
Commander?
beats. You're not running too hot. I don't know, punching's probably fine.
Moving out. Let's
There
see
we
how
go.
you like this.
That is actually really disappointing that I had to use an extra attack here.
Hostile removed.
Heat's all the way down to 0. You've got plenty of heat. I think the thing to do is to go and punch the Jenner. Or kick it. You know, whichever. There you go, you get a knockdown, pilot damage. I don't know if you already had some. No. This also
Got a
slows you
sensor
down.
lock on me.
I'm really worried we're gonna lose some body parts. If not even potentially lose a
Internal
mech. This
structure
damage is pretty bad. I want to take out that Lerm turret soon, but... Okay, way too much heat here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to melee you. We'll go here. This is gonna increase the chance we might be able to leg you if we hit you on this side.
Location confirmed.
Or we'll just punch you directly in the
Make
head
it happen.
and get a full 3 salvage on a Wolverine. It's gonna give the Jenner a chance to get up. Hit the Centurion. It was very unsteady as well.
That shot went internal.
You've already gone. I think the thing to do, yeah, is come over here.
Roger that.
Yeah, we're gonna try to take out this turret now. We actually might be able to do it with one round. Ooh. Let's say if the autocannon hits. Yes, okay. And maybe I should have prioritized that sooner.
Target site demolished.
Orders.
It's so hard to decide sometimes. I guess getting the sweet spot here is... Let's do that. Do we even bother with the missiles? I had plenty of ammo. I got... Yeah. Although heat's a little high. I'll just reserve a laser then.
Attacking from position.
Right, arm destroyed. And that is all. Boo.
Reporting. Critical hit.
We're still pretty hot here, so let's just go and punch.
Engaging physical attack.
Right, torso destroyed. So that's a second injury, because one from falling, one from the torso.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Receiving you.
I can't punch. Yeah, we'll just laser him. It's gonna be fine. hopefully for our kill before he goes. That's only 70. Do I want to... Yeah, there's this heat warning as well, but we're already going to have to repair things. Do it just to bring it up to 80? I think we do it just to bring it up to 80. Actually, if we leg him, that'll take him out.
Here it comes.
I mean, it'll give us more torso... Or, never mind. More salvage is what I was going to say, but...
Hostile eliminated.
It's moot point because we killed the center torso anyway. But mostly it was the easiest way to guarantee a kill. Now, I don't think any of the turrets are doing anything right now.
Standing by.
Because it's that one. I don't think it's been doing anything. So I'm just going to reserve and say done. Yeah.
Confirmed.
And we're going to do that a couple more times.
Waiting for the shot.
Get rid of all the heat.
Standing by.
I mean, I could be repositioned, I could be doing things, but
Confirmed. Yes, Commander.
still tons of heat.
Holding for tactical advantage.
So that's the thing. It's not just the delta between heat produced and heat sank. It's we sink very little heat, so any that we've accumulated takes a while to burn off. I think we'll just do this one more round here.
Roger that.
Okay.
Standing
And then
by.
I guess what I should do is still maybe not engage. So there's not going to be... I don't have vision. Probably it doesn't either unless it has a rangefinder module.
Affirmative.
So I'm just going to move up and we'll be ready to go for next
Awaiting
round.
orders. Moving to position.
Standing by. All right. Full speed.
Now, it's possible... let me move here for safety. Because I can do a big jump next round. It's possible that when we destroy the first building, reinforcements will come in. But,
Position confirmed.
fingers crossed. Oh, just medium lasers and machine guns? Wow, that is the least scary turret. And no hit points either. Okay. Well, that explains why it was never firing.
Yes, Commander. On the move.
Do I want to preserve my other things? You know, no, there's probably nothing else. I don't know.
Enemy structure damage, Commander.
I guess if it comes down now, we'll know if there's reinforcements. But I'm hoping not. I mean, that was a really potent lance,
Target destroyed.
plus scary turrets.
Orders.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
I'll reinitialize that. Yep.
Engaging with target.
Some buildings are going to be squishier than others, but I think we can just go ahead and just, you know, blind target, whatever. I guess I can't finish you off. You're a surprisingly tough building. I should not have targeted you, probably. There's probably something squishier in the first place, but not of the damage. I'm like, oh, whatever, right?
Moving out. Firing on
You're
target.
lower now.
Standing by. Affirmative.
There's another turret back there.
Confirmed.
Oh, shit. Did I miscalculate the damage?
By.
It's like, I want to save the autocannon to not have recoil. So when we engage the turret. 3 damage.
Confirmed.
Well, that's annoying.
One
Another
structure.
turret back there. I guess we will have to decide whether or not we are evacing or sticking around to kill the turrets, which might give me more loot. I'm actually not sure
Engaging
if
target.
killing the turrets gives us anything. It's not. There's not even an optional objective listed, so I
Waiting
didn't
for
think it would be bonus money.
On the move.
Here, just brace you.
Awaiting orders.
Engaging target.
Standing by. Target confirmed. Target site demolished.
I'm here.
Just save our missiles just in case there's another round of engagement.
Confirmed. Attacking from position.
There shouldn't be, but better safe than sorry, I guess.
Roger that.
Do.
Aye, aye. Target locked.
Ah, miss. Oh, there we go.
Lance to the LZ commander. I'm
coming in hot.
Commander.
Landing zone is over there. You know what? I think we'll end up just taking out all the turrets. Let's...
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we'll just reserve and done here. Don't want to partially engage the
Managing
turrets.
heat.
Make sure we've got everyone. Here, actually, let's do it another time just to trim down the heat.
Roger that.
And then, yeah, we'll
Standing by.
go in. Clearly, these things don't have LRMs, because they would have been firing on us, because they would have had vision. Hopefully, they're just the super light turrets. Yeah, 97 HP. So as long as 4 of them hit, it'll die. Nice. And then it should auto-evac us once we get rid of the last turret.
Commander. Copy that. Confirmed.
Now, I think I've only got 2 picks for loot.
Standing by.
So we sort of have to depend on some RNG to get the Wolverine. But I would very much like that. What I'd probably do is replace the Centurion with a Wolverine,
Mission
maybe.
successful.
'Cause I think it's... I don't remember the tonnage. We'll have to see. That was an intense mission. I actually took the full video just for that, but that was a hairy mission. It could have gone very dangerous. And a lot of damage. Literally everyone's damage, and a lot of it is just internal heat damage. Tons of internal heat damage. 55 tonner. And there's the Thunderbolt as well, but I think the thing to do... I forgot we actually went with 3 loot. While the Thunderbolt is, you know, a bigger mech, I mean, it is a heavy, which... So, because the breakpoint from going to medium to heavy, you don't want to go, like, the low end of any of the weight classes, because of various reasons. It's kind of crummy. But the Thunderbolt is decent enough that I would take it, but... And it is more valuable, I guess, than Wolverine, but here we get a finished Wolverine immediately. And yeah, we'll replace the Centurion. We know there's some active flashpoints, so we probably don't want to trash the Centurion. We may need to keep it around in case there's consecutive deployment. Although I'd rather we shop for one that doesn't. They don't usually jump jets, more energy weapons, heat sink and armor. Yeah, that sounds good. Yes, there's some experience pending. Just take a quick look at the star map and see what the situation is. Okay, there's a flashpoint way down here. 2 stars, no consecutive deployment, tonnage requirement heavy. I haven't seen that. So you need a heavy mech. Probably there's some sort of single 1 mech, you know, 1v1 with a heavy or something like that, because it's only 2 stars. Here's the thing, if you miss a flashpoint, it will come around again. Once you complete one, it won't. Okay, 4 stars, no. 1.5. There is consecutive deployment. Prototype. Oh, I think this is the Hatchetman mission, which isn't quite as bad as it might seem, but is worse than others. The consecutive deployment. If this is the Hatchetman, what happens is on the consecutive deployment, the second mission where you consecutive deployment means you don't have time to repair or anything. You just go immediately in. So if your mechs need repairs or things like that, you know, it's too bad. But we'll be forced to use a Hatchetman, but that can also be a replacement for a damaged mech. And it's not terrible. Expect to feel at least 2 full lances during this flashpoint. Yeah, basically back to back. How do we feel about that? I think that's fine. That's not where I want to go. We have 5. Oh, it's an empty Wolverine. Right, of course. Do we have the means to fill you up? So it's got, yeah, it does have a lot of energy hard points. And some missiles as well. Probably, you're fairly brawler-ish. Your speed's not great though, right? 140 is actually not bad at all. It's like all in one arm. And maybe a Smurm 6, actually. Rounds. So yeah, that's plenty of ammo. It's spreads it out so it's not all in one body part. Heat so far, 18. We're not capped out. We do have a fair amount of tonnage. I'd kind of be tempted to give you the jump jets. A couple of heat sinks. I mean, some positive heat isn't so bad, because we can take breaks, and in exchange you get like a much bigger initial volley. Do I want to max out the lasers? It's 24 heat. Another laser would put... Yeah, I think the answer is no. Because that's a little hot. 36 heat is the difference. And we do want to jump from time to time. I mean, I could throw a couple of heat sinks in, which would bring down to 30 heat difference, and lose a little armor. But I think what's better at this point is we'll just go ahead and have a little better heat sinking and mostly maxed out armor. So we still generate, 18 heat on an alpha strike, and 24 for also jumping around. But, I mean, assuming we're jumping and alpha striking every round, that's still 4 rounds without a shutdown, which I think is pretty good. And that's a pretty good volley. Because the Smurms, like, when you compare the tonnage, so, right, we need the ton of ammo. So this is effectively a 4-ton item. But it's coming in for... So it's... Sorry, I was doing the math wrong. It's 12 damage per ton is what we're looking at here. Which is less than 25 damage per ton. And it's the same amount of heat. Right, but no, sorry, but the damage to heat is better. Right, of course. Because this is basically 2 damage per heat. Whereas this is 4 damage per heat? Yeah. I think that's a decent balance. I kind of like that.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Now, I like the Phoenix Hawk how it is, or do I? Do I feel like it runs too hot? Not on full armor right now, though it's pretty full. And yeah, it jumps. It's got so many jump jets, the 12 heat. Wasn't I, like, alternating between the laser choices? I think we do that. And then the extra heat, the extra weight, we might put into a little bit more heat thing. Because, I mean, right now, the Alpha Strike Delta is only the 6, but we are going to be jumping around a lot. So that's 12, or, sorry, 18? 18. Max armor. I guess we... No, we can't add more jump jets. Oh, I don't have any more heat sinks. But we can buy some before we leave. I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do with that. I think it is worth buying a couple of spare heat sinks here. You don't sell heat sinks. I guess I can buy them at the destination. I was just hoping to have all the modifications done before then. How do we feel about... Well, we're not going to be fighting in the desert. You know what? We'll probably be fine if we're not fighting in the desert. I guess one of the things, though, is the Centaurians. How do I feel about them? Their back armor is crap. Their damage has been pretty good. I'm actually wondering, what if we replace the medium laser with a large laser? And then I don't have to worry about fiddling for the exact distance. We can just go ahead and just be a long-range sniper from the start. Sacrificing a lot of armor. I could just trash all of our back armor. Or we get rid of the AC-10, which is not terribly sexy. Throw in some jump jets or heat sinks, because yeah, you are running. Oh, we still don't have heat sinks. God damn, that is so annoying. We could technically run you underweight, but that does sound pretty stupid. I don't know, I could put in a random, like, small laser in here or something like that, just to, technically, for some reason we get into melee. I don't know, that might be the way to do it. Worms and large lasers. At least on the one.
Logged and noted.
Since we don't have any other heat sinks, I'm not going to do a redesign on the other Centurion. We might do it whenever we reach our destination. It's 36 days of work right now. Structural repair. Yeah, okay. I think we are going to go to that flashpoint. I think it's the Hatchetman one. Could be a little challenging. 29 days. When we get there, we'll probably have to wait for some repairs to finish anyway. But we can do some extra shopping. And the last thing in the queue is that last Centurion. We might just cancel the repair job on that and do a redesign of some things, depending on what parts we can buy. Well, we'll put a cut in here. We're going to pick it up again when we arrive at the target sector. Thanks for watching. See you then.